In a quiet village tucked between the forest and the river lived a strange little girl named Efua. She was different, quiet, distant, always staring into the trees as though listening to voices no one else could hear. The villagers said she was cursed. Some believed she was born under a bad moon. Others whispered that her mother had once walked too deep into the forest and returned with a baby and no memory of how she got it. But Efua didn't seem to mind their stares. At night she would wander into the woods barefoot, humming songs no one had taught her, and when she reached a certain clearing, the fireflies would gather around her like stars obeying a silent call. People swore they'd seen it, swarms of glowing lights dancing with her, circling her arms, forming strange patterns in the air. "She's speaking to them," the old herbalist said one evening, "but it's not words she's using, it's something older." One curious boy tried to follow her once. He never returned. When the villagers went searching, all they found was his shirt, damp with morning dew, laid neatly on a rock in the firefly clearing, and a single glowing light floating just above it, as if waiting. One rainy season the floods came hard and fast. Homes were ruined, crops destroyed, and the river rose with terrifying rage. Desperate and afraid, the villagers climbed to the forest's edge, begging the gods for mercy. That night, Efua walked into the storm, humming as always. The fireflies followed. She stood by the riverbank and whispered something only they understood. Suddenly, the wind calmed, the waters receded. By morning, Efua was gone. All that remained was a circle of fireflies floating above the flooded soil, like a crown of light. They say if you wander into that forest on the darkest night of the year and stand in silence, the fireflies will still come. And if they circle you in silence, Efua is listening.